by Fiji and Ireland. And game one here is from Pool B. New Zealand will take on Russia. Well, New Zealand lead the series by 11-1 with one draw. They last met in Langford in the quarter-final, where New Zealand ran away 44 points to nil. Well, for New Zealand, they select Shakira Baker in the number 2 position. Keep an eye out for try-scoring sensations Woodman and McAllister on the wide outside channels for New Zealand. For Russia, well, 4 debutants here in the tournament in Clermont-Ferrand. The team is captained by Anna Minilasova, who leads the team out onto the pitch. Russia in the blue, New Zealand in their traditional black. My name's Scott Hastings, alongside me, Carl Tanana, former captain of the New Zealand men's team. And Carl, a great setting for these ladies to run out to here in Clermont-Ferrand.
Yeah, good afternoon, Scott, and good afternoon everyone watching wherever you may be in the world. We're looking forward to this one, this New Zealand Sevens women team. Well, they come into this one second on the table. They'll be looking to get a good start, no doubt about that. And interesting to see they've started former captain Huriana Manuel in the fours. Normally players who trade in the back line at first 5, so I'm really looking forward to see what she adds in the front 3.
So our referee in the middle will be Gabrielle Lee from Hong Kong. And kicking off for New Zealand,
ready, blue?
Katrina Wota-Simpkins. So this is the whistle for the opening game here in Clermont-Ferrand, the HSBC World Rugby Women's 7 Series. New Zealand versus Russia. That's New Zealand to your right of your picture. To the left is this new Lucas Russian team. Tackle there comes in from New Zealand's Kayla McAllister. As that Russia try and move the ball. This is Ulia Guzeva. And then Elena Strodkova. New Zealand under a little bit of pressure there. They're adding that pressure onto this Russian team. Korubchuk took the ball into the contact. Strodkova goes in to try and secure ball, and you can just see the pressure from the Russian team. Ball picked up at the back here. So Russia holding on to the possession here very, very well. Taking that into the contact is Daria Lushina, but a spilled ball there, picked up quickly by Kelly Brazier, but an offside against New Zealand. So Russia have all the ball. Good defence, Carl, from this New Zealand team.
Most definitely the line speed isn't allowing Russia to get over the vantage line. They're playing very short and trying to take it into contact.
Daria Bokova knocked the ball on there, but under pressure you saw the line speed very quick there from New Zealand.
I think it was Huriana Manuel in the end who defensively is one of the best in the game. There's Tony Philp, the manager for the women's team, and well, the first opportunity for New Zealand on attack options both ways. If they can get clean ball, well, Portia Woodman on this left side of the field is lethal.
So switch play here. Portia Woodman strong as she takes the ball into the contact. Maria Shemshuk with the tackle. Tap and go by Lushina. Stepping back in against the tackle, Korubchuk. Korubchuk making her debut here in Clermont-Ferrand. Again, New Zealand's press defence means that Russia, although they've had the majority of the ball, have been pressed deep into their own half. Sarah Goss finds a little bit of space on that wide outside channel. Portia Woodman steps inside. Goss goes in, the outstanding captain of this New Zealand Sevens team. Footwork is great by Wota-Simpkins. Switches play to Woodman, but the pass is inaccurate.
Well, both teams looking for their second wind here, Scotty. New Zealand had to do a number of tackles. There's a nice turnover just moments ago by the number 2, Daria Lushina, that gave Russia an opportunity. Wota-Simpkins, well, she's a great ball player, bounced back to blind, but unfortunately the pass wasn't accurate to Portia Woodman. Good option, wrong execution.
So Daria Lushina, she'll take the ball in the line out, but Goss gets leapt up high there. Brazier with the attack. Kayla McAllister, and McAllister goes in And would you believe that this is New Zealand's 500th try on the Sevens World Series? And it's a try that will stand in the history books for a long, long time.
It comes from the former Women's Player of the Year, Kayla McAllister. Portia Woodman, who's actually on her outside, you can see her in the background making that cut, scored the first try in the Women's World Series, and Kayla McAllister, the dynamic duo, one part of it anyway, scores the 500.
The additional 2 points added for the conversion is missed at New Zealand, and what a record that is. Their 500th try, and the strength of McAllister in at the corner.
She's scored a whole lot of tries in her career, Kayla McAllister. They recognise the significance of it. It's out of the way now. Now they can go to work, New Zealand. Look like they got the second win too, Scotty.
Well, you mentioned the try scoring. That was her 77th try, her 16th tournament on the Sevens World Series circuit. And Russia, well, they were pressurised into the knock-on there. The Russian captain, Anna Minivlasmova.
We can see just the inexperience of this Russian team, can't you, Scotty? You can see there's no pressure on it. Just had a little look up. You could feel Sarah Goss bearing down on it. Got to take the ball first and then expect the hit. So it's like Ruby Tui up for New Zealand already.
Fine. Set.
Lotta Simpkins leads. Switch play then. Kayla McAllister, she's so strong, her decision making good, and you can see how quick ball that is. Lotta Simpkins to Woodman on the outside. Portia Woodman, look at the pace here. New Zealand's number second, and it's the old 1-2. Portia Woodman in for the try.
But it come from the nice setup, as you said, Scotty, a direct hit up by Kayla McAllister. The quick recycle, and they attack from there. Anytime you get on one-on-one, usually Portia Woodman will win that battle. Good set piece. Look at this release from Lotta Simpkins out the back door. Brazier gives it on to Kayla McAllister. Fakes to go, uses the left foot. There's the quick clean out, and then they shift the ball. Lotta Simpkins coming around the corner. And easy as you please for Portia Woodman.
Lotta Simpkins misses the additional 2 points. Well, would you believe that we've seen the two try scorers, Portia Woodman and Kayla McAllister here, scoring the first two tries. And between them, they've scored 182 tries and 935 points. Is that not one incredible record? So we've seen the 500th try, but between them, well, they've taken the lion's share, those two great players. And again, an error, isn't it? And then an offside, and really no pressure on that Russian team. Lotta Simpkins. And McAllister, that long pass. There's plenty of space out there. This is a run and try on that far side. And oh, the ball was spilled, was it, by Ruby Tui? I think she's been awarded. She came off the bench there. Thumbs up there for the try scorer in the corner.
It was well worked. There was a little nice late cut to change direction, and the overhead pass from Kayla McAllister. Ruby Tui, pretty awkward to put it down, but nonetheless she got it. She got the 5 points. Those are the tries New Zealand want, just easy non-contact tries using the width.
Kick from the wide out, so it's half-time whistle goes here in the opening game in Clermont-Ferrand, the final tournament of the season. New Zealand lead 3-0, 15 points to 0 over Russia.
Et puis, vous rappelez que nous aurons comme prochain match le Canada qui affrontera le Japon. Vous allez pouvoir aussi.
And then pick your time to go, okay? Because we hold on, we just keep coming forward, be patient. Then you pick your time to have a crack on them, okay, either on the ground or they're under pressure. Stay in the system, either just go it early and then we play, okay? That's all right. But we're getting, look what we did in the last 3, When we hold on to the ball and we play with threes, then it comes, okay? Bit of patience.
Ты же просто мимо мяча бежишь. Чего вы боитесь-то? Объясните мне. Дальше. Я кричу, аут. Куда ты разыгрываешь мяч? Ты хоть один раз на тренировке разыграла мяч у нас? Хоть один раз. Зачем? Почему у тебя Малыгина и Лушина, Коробчук разыгрывают штрафные? Почему? Вы понимаете, что дисциплина нужна? Ты разыграла, а дальше что мы другие делать будем? Они не знают, что играть от тебя, потому что и ты не знаешь, что играть. У нас есть определенные наработки дисциплины.
Вашу игру, девчат, надо!
Well, the words of Pavel Baranovsky, the Russian coach. He's infamous, Karl Tanana, for his half-time team talks. And of course, he'll be frustrated with his Russian team because they made a number of handling errors. And for New Zealand, well, Sean Horan, you know, it's all about settling into patterns and routines for his New Zealand team.
You said just not to be rushed in there, Sean Horan, and play your first phase and attack from there. But I don't know a lick of Russian, but I can tell that's international language. I'm not happy.
The kick-off then from Daria Lushina is deep into that New Zealand half. Kelly Brazier out through the hands, and Rennie Wycliffe, a chance to see her, and then on the outside, here we go again. Just power play every time for New Zealand. And Portia wouldn't. She's just such a strong runner. Her second try already in this first tie.
Well, I tell you, Scotty, I love watching Portia Woodman play. She is an athlete, and I mean that in every sense of the word. Has played multiple sports. Look at that in and away. Uses her speed to get on the outside and a right-hand pan. But look at that footwork. The head fake goes through 2 defenders, and her running style is so smooth. I rate this girl.
Well, we certainly do, and well, that's the 4th try for New Zealand, and the first one has been converted by Katarina Vatasimkids.
I just love how she goes to work as a winger, and she doesn't lose speed. That's the thing, and the secret. She didn't slow down. She actually speeds up.
Yeah, lovely running from the New Zealand flyer. Back to her absolute sparkling best. Lots of height on this kickoff now. And for once, Russia managed to take the ball and secure it. Oksana Korobchuk goes to the deck. Miroslava. Oh, a thumping tackle came in there from New Zealand's Rennie Wycliffe, and it's a possession into New Zealand again. Little step from Tui. Tui, has she got the strength? No, the tackle was good. Good switch play here now. There's an overlap, just a straight 2-on-1, but ignoring it is Rennie Wycliffe.
Rock!
Brazier to Goss. Look at the numbers out wide. Well, could it gone through the hand, because it looks as though possession's been coughed up. Korobchuk took that ball over the line out. So at the end of the day, New Zealand do get the 5-yard put in at the scrum.
You're probably not the best option from the captain there. Maybe she got a word from her winger, Ruby Tui. If it went a bit longer, the kick in behind. Look at this defence here. Renee Wycliffe, she's usually renowned for her footwork, but on that occasion, great technique using the shoulder.
Behind.
Good solid scrum. Here's Kelly Brazier down that short side. One-on-one skill. Brazier, great defence from Russia. And then a high tackle came in from Sarah Goss on Oksana Korobchuk. An early infringement. We'll just see New Zealand just set up the play. Well, a training ground move you'd expect here from this New Zealand team. Very well drilled under the coaching of Sean Horan. Brazier, lovely pass, the wraparound, and look at the space on that far side. Portia Woodman, a hat-trick in the opening tie.
I love the way New Zealand just get their ball players off that first pass. Portia Woodman, she can score them any way or multiple ways, but they bounce out there. They had a decoy on the end, and in behind was Renee Wycliffe, who passes it on to Portia Woodman, and that close to the line. Good luck.
Simpkins from wide out. 5 tries, 1 conversion so far, 27 points to 0. New Zealand lead.
New Zealand in the position now, Scotty, too. They can make multiple changes. The run-on team has had their blowout. Now you can get some reserves into this game and into this tournament.
So the kickoff is well taken. Julia Ledsklosa. And now a good pass here from New Zealand. But New Zealand, well, lovely little footwork. Renee Wycliffe, is that right? Stepping and turning. Just showing good hands. New Zealand have got all the space. And as you mentioned, Tirini Titamaki, who goes in for the try off the bench. So Sean Horan rotating his New Zealand squad.
Just letting the ball do all the work too. New Zealand is now breaking at will in the midfield, and then they're keeping their width. Nice knockdown here by Sarah Goss. Nothing wrong with that, and then they just let the ball do all the work, get into space. She had a player on the outside in Ruby Tui, but Tarina Tatamaki gets her first try of this tournament.
Taking over the kicking duties, Kelly Brazier. So still 2 minutes on the clock. New Zealand's highest score, incidentally, against Russia was 43 points to 0 when these two teams met in the last tournament in Langford in the Cup quarter-final.
1 black. 1.
So Ruby
Number
Tui
8. Number 8.
being substituted. Of course, 5 substitutions allowed within the game. Yes.
Time back on.
Shakira Baker, incidentally, may have gone off for a head knock there, a head assessment, head injury assessment. But she returns, as she did, and started the game.
Advantage.
Russia on the attack then. Lushina managed to get the pass out there to Polina Burevla.
Clear release.
They play a very combative type of game, don't they? The Russians have had hardly any ball, and in this heat, Scotty, very tough to do. It is energy sapping.
Well, I went for a run in this heat yesterday, and I can tell you, I wasn't going at this pace, and it was very, very warm out there. Now, Throdkova, she is a threat on the wing for this Russian team, the youngster, but getting tackled there, so switching play is Daria Lushina.
Free release. Advantage over.
So Russia just trying to retain some of the possession. Well, Goss was adjudged to be coming in from the onside position.
On top of player. Advantage over.
So advantage is over, so through New Zealand and the strength of Shakira Baker. She goes to deck, supported by her skipper Goss. Now decision time here. Tarita Tamaki. Tamaki, but the ball pinched there at the back. Now Daria Lushina. Well, the knock-on from Goss was deliberate. So this will be the last play of the opening game here in the Clermont-Ferrand tournament. The last stop of the HSBC World Rugby Women's 7 Series. And it's going to be a disappointing end to Russia. A loose pass there, escaped the clutches of Throdkova. There's the final whistle there from Gabrielle Lee. So a convincing win for New Zealand in the opening game of the tournament. New Zealand won this one 32 points to 0.